Welcome to Season 2 of Solopreneur Success Strategies. This is Jane Gardner, and we are going to be talking about home business startup. And we're going to be talking about starting, running, and growing your own home business, whether offline or on. Monday is all about mindset, of course. Tuesday is all about starting a home biz. Wednesday is about selling, sales, and your customer. Thursday is going to be about running your home biz, and Friday will be growing your home business. Saturday is all about putting systems in your business, and Sunday is all about strategy. So subscribe to this daily podcast to help you start, run, and grow your home biz. For more information, go to bo8hb.com. Hi, as I mentioned previously, I feel that the presence for your business on the internet should be your online hub, which is your website. And I mentioned some of the reasons why I consider it to be an online hub for your customers, your visitors, and your potential prospects to come and visit you there. The internet is a very large place, and it's a very confusing and hard to find things. And so if you have your website up there on the internet, it's much easier to have everything centralized on your website rather than trying to go to all the various social media sites and make sure your Facebook pages and your Twitter pages and everything else has all your information. It's much better to link everything back to your online hub, which is your website. So let's have a look at some of the things that you will need on your website in order for it to be engaging enough for your potential customers to come back and visitors and come to your website. This is called inbound marketing, in that people are arriving to your website and it's up to them to do it rather than you going out and finding them. So the key question is, what do you want your visitors to do when they come to your website? So do you want them to join your mailing list? Or do you want them to browse your catalog and make a purchase? Maybe you want visitors to your website to simply enjoy your blog posts and other content. Or maybe your website is aimed at gaining exposure for your brand and what you do. A good way to approach website design is to realize there's no good or bad websites. There are simply those that are effective or ineffective in reaching that stated end goal. So how do you decide what pages go on your website and how it's arranged? Well, start with your end goal in mind and determine which design elements will help you reach that end. So let's have a look at some of the questions you should ask yourself about your potential customers and you, of course. So what is your business? Who are you? And what do you do? How will you communicate that to people who come to your website? Is it clear? Or is it hidden in back pages as to what you actually is your service or product? What are you offering? Are you offering a product, a service? Are you offering information? Are you just having a fun time on your blog and hoping other people will come and hang out with you? You have to make it clear on your website the reason for your website, and to make it easy for them to find what you want them to find. So what call to action do you want to create for your visitors based on your offerings? Do you want them to make a purchase, or do you want them to join a mailing list? Would you like them to become part of your community, or become aware of your brand or organization, or just realize the value that you have in your business and contact you by a phone number? Where did the visitors come from? This is always good to know. So where are they coming from? Did they come from an email, a blog, a referral, a social media link, or a search engine? This determines their mindset when they reach your page. Now that they're here, what will keep them here? So in order to find that out, that's a whole nother subject on looking at your analytics for your website, and so we'll leave that one for today. So what does the visitor need, and what is the visitor looking for? You have to put this on the right page in order for them to find it. So for example, if they wanted to find a specific product that you sell, then it's always good to have a menu with all your products listed at the top of the home page, where everything is centrally located so that they can then go to the page that they want. You can organize your website by segmenting it depending on the need of your various groups or visitors. You can organize it by customer groups, by gender, by business, retail buyers, wholesale buyers. You could organize by topic, for example. Excuse me. For example, content-driven website will have articles, blog posts, images, and so on. Whereas a website that is on scientific information may just have the scientific papers easily linked so that the person can download them. So the website could be organized by the referral source that brought the visitor there. So if they come from Google, then they go to a certain page, for example. With all the above in mind, you have to prioritize your web content and decide what goes on which page. This is how you maximize your web content and make it easy for your customer to find the information that they want, and what you want to give them. So in order to have a basic, essential website hub, you need to have a home page which paints your business in broad strokes. It tells your business's story in a concise way, explaining at a glance what you do and how you do it and what makes your business unique. The home page will then direct the visitor to all of your other pages. It serves as a portal to everything else your site has to offer, as well as other sites maybe that you maintain as well with information. You can also have a blog page on your home page instead. That's like your online journal, which is updated with news and helpful information and value, how-tos. Your most recent posts are first, and there's an archive that allows visitors to explore earlier posts, and they can search for specific information they want using keywords. So, do you want your blog page to be on your home page, or do you want it to be on a separate menu page? What is your priority? What is your goal for your blog journal? Are you creating it to be of value so they can quickly find information that they need, or the most current information they need? Or do you want it to be content value that they will take away with them? So then there's also the Start Here page. It's always recommended because it's a place to start exploring your website. And so where is your visitor coming from? What do they expect to find when they land on your site? Present to them here the first information they need to know about you and your site in order to find out what they need. This is their first step towards the eventual end goal you want them to take. It leads them to take the second step by showing them the value that you have on your website. And of course, we can't forget the About Us page. This is where your customer gets to know more about your business, including its history, the people behind it, its vision, testimonials, customers, awards you've received, and so on. In other words, it offers a closer look at your business. It doesn't look at your offerings or your content or your writings. It's just about the business. It may also have links to other sites, social media. You may have your Contact Us page, your phone number, your email, your Contact Us form. And sometimes the Contact Us form is simply put on the home page, so that's the first thing they can do to find you or contact you. So these are some of the important pages that you should have on a website. And if you don't have the time to build it out to anything else, then these are the most critical pages for your website. That's the home page, About Us page, your Start Here page, and your blog page. Now, of course, you also now have a requirement to have a legal page about privacy and your terms of service, etc. As well, you might want to have a frequently asked questions page and a sign-up page for email lists or membership sites, depending on what your website is all about. So that's how to identify the most important components to incorporate into a website. And next time, we will talk further about your website and some of the other things you need to have on it in order to have a good, efficient, engaging website. Well, I hope that will give you some ideas to implement in your own business. And if you want more, go to boahb.com and subscribe.